This is Rmz250 2006. Colin Cunningham, 29A, raced this bike for 2.5 years. .5-inch wide rear sun rim. The tires on it are pretty beat, but they'll move the bike. You have to get some tires for it. It's got the full Yoshi exhaust. It's got a cut seat, K&N air filter. Crank was replaced at the beginning of 2014. Piston was just replaced in December for some concrete indoors that we ran. Stock rads, all straight. It's a 2.75-inch sun rim on the front. Front brake setup, of course, for TT. The suspension was done by a company called Evo. They're no longer in business, but it was set up for a 120-pound rider. It was like that when I got it. It works real good. I've never had any problem with it. It has adjustable triple trees on them. These things are pretty sick. You can adjust them, adjust the rake in for short track and adjust the rake out for half mile. Some risers, pro taper bars, aftermarket ignition. It's got all kinds of mapping settings you can set in it. I got it set like right in the middle. Works really good. It's got one of them recluse clutches. Sunline. You can adjust these triple trees, man. They're pretty cool. They're custom made by a fella here in Pennsylvania. I got them all marked, which way you turn it, which way they go in and out, top and bottom. Like I said there, tires ain't nothing. They're just something that I can roll it around on. Them suckers ain't cheap. It's got a Hinson slipper clutch in it. It's pretty cool there. I go with slipper clutches in all my bikes. Just preference. It was like that when I bought it. Never had any problems with it. Thing works real good. It's got a Boysen water pump. Stock red hoses. The cylinder was resealed, re-nickel sealed by a company called Power Seal out of Pennsylvania here. That was done probably like 2 years ago. I replace pistons in this thing very frequently, about every 10 race. 77 millimeter, 14-to-1 high comp. Weisco piston, Weisco crank. My son took 3rd overall Florida last year, 250 mod, and 4th overall this year, 250 mod at Rmz250. Bike's a good old bike. I hate to sell it, but my son's moving on to bigger and better challenges in life. We got all kinds of gearing with it, man. I got a 40-tooth mile sprocket, never used, never ran a mile on this bike. I got sprockets 44 through 49 for the rear. Counters are 12 to 15. I got a 1349 on the bike right now. Some spare brake pads. There's some spare wheel spacers in the bag. Stock ignition. The valves were replaced at the beginning of this year. Stock triple tree. And some fenders and crap. Spare K&N. Always gotta have one of them. Like I said, that bike's pretty clean. We hate to sell it. It's a good bike. If nobody bought it, we're going to change it back to motocross and ride it some more. play around on it, have fun. But times are tough. We need to buy a mod bike. We need to buy a mod 450. I'm trying to see if I can get you some better shots of the motor. Let me know if you like what you see. If might be able to post another video there of firing it up, take it outside. It's a little cold out, a bunch of snow. I'm sure you guys do too. But we can do that. Let me know what you think, man. It's a killer deal for $2,000. I don't know where you saw it posted at or where you saw it posted. Originally wanted $25 for it, but nobody was moving on it. Nobody was biting on it, so I bumped it down $2 grand. Not too sure where you guys are from. Let me know if you like what you see. I'm going to take her outside and post another video of it. Fire it up. She fires up. Second, third kick. Good old bike.